Alex was actually my camp counselor at summer camp maybe about 10 or 15 years ago in Algonquin Park. And we reconnected online, and I said I was interested in doing a yoga teacher training. And this came together through a lot of Alex's hard work. And I just kind of went, okay, cool, and flew out here. And it's my first solo trip. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Originally, no. When I first signed up or first thought about it about a year ago, I was just thinking of enhancing my own personal practice. And then as the training drew closer, I was like, well, maybe, I don't know. And then I started teaching art at home. I run some paint nights at a local brewery. And then I got interested in teaching, and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know what's in the cards for me, but we'll see. We'll see. I would be really interested in teaching in the future. So it's a lot of fun. It's very cool to create a flow as well. Yeah. I've been practicing yoga for about 3 years. I would say every day for maybe 2, but I really got into it during the pandemic, which is what you hear a lot of people say. Yeah. This training has been so broad. I didn't know what to expect originally, but I certainly wasn't expecting it to be like this. It's been pretty challenging. It's not easy, but it also is at the same time once you sort of get over any maybe mental blocks or emotional blocks you might have. Personally, like the first week, I was pretty emotional and I was getting into my head a little bit. But once I let go and sort of let the course guide me and let Alex guide me and Pooja, the other teacher, and we also had another teacher, Neve, join us for a little bit. But once I surrendered to the flow of the training, then everything sort of fell into place and I was able to be a little bit more present, which I think was an important thing. I know yoga helps a lot of people release emotions or perhaps tap into themselves. And I had felt that before, but when you go on a retreat like this, it's really hands-on and very focused, and you're able to sort of pinpoint perhaps areas you might need to give yourself a little more like kindness or perhaps pay more attention to and tap in, as I said, to those areas. So, I mean, when we learned about the 8 limbs of yoga, and if you're familiar at all with them, yoga, the asanas, like what we associate with yoga, is only one part of the 8 parts of yoga. And other parts are treating yourself with kindness, treating others with kindness, speaking your truth or speaking the truth, acting without violence. And that can mean like ahimsa is one of the yamas, one of the first parts of the 8 limbs of yoga. That one has really stuck out to me because I think when you think of nonviolence, you think of, oh, don't hurt others. But really, violence can be speaking to yourself without kindness, or it can be thinking judgmental thoughts towards someone you love. It's very broad, and the philosophy of yoga, which we learned both from Alex and from our other teacher, Pooja, is applicable to all areas of life. And it's really quite miraculous because it's a mixture of, I guess, ancient psychology put into this modern day package that's you can take with you to any area. And if you want to take just a little bit out of it, if you just want to learn how to get into those asanas and really stretch your body, take that. If you want a full shift of your entire life and your entire personality, you can have that as well. And anything in between there. Alex is a wonderful teacher, and she makes yoga available for anyone really, no matter age, size, ability. I think that anybody can benefit from yoga, and there's also variations in every posture. So you can take as much or as little as you want, and both are totally fine. You're still going to feel great. You're still going to feel the stretch. You're still going to feel elated and happy after class, no matter if you take the variation that seems to be the easiest, or the hardest one. Like, it's really dependent upon your ability, but anybody can practice, and it's really for anybody. Yeah, and I think there's a big culture around yoga as well, which we do talk about in yoga teacher training, about the culture of kind of how yoga can be a little bit appropriated. And it's important to be aware of those things when you're studying something that comes from another culture, as long as you do it with respect and knowledge, then you can come to it with any level. So yeah, we're at Kampung Umadawa right now, and it's a fantastic venue. The food is incredible. The staff is very, very kind. I've had no issues here whatsoever. They treat you like a member of their family. The staff seem to be really, really happy, and it's just a really good energy and a good vibe. If you want to come and enjoy your retreat, this is definitely the place to do it. It's also beautiful. We're on some rice fields here, and it's a little bit farther outside of Ubud, so it's quiet, which is important, I think, for this kind of retreat. You don't want too much hustle and bustle, and it really assists in turning inward. Also, there's a pool. It's a full villa. You can share if you would like to. I opted for my own room just because I felt that was what I needed. Although the rooms are huge, like you can comfortably fit 3 people in there if you'd like. And 2 rooms share a bathroom and a kitchen. So you're gonna have more than enough space and be totally comfortable. The beds are comfortable. There's AC, all the modern comforts that you would expect out of a nice training like this. So